I don't. I lost a lot of things. Oh, we lost. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Mr. Sound is not there.
Where the fuck did Mr. go?
I don't know, but Mr. Sound is now like partly my neck.
Did I close it on accident like an idiot? I did. Sweet
Good
mercy. God damn it.
You also have a person in the middle of this.
There we go. Fuck. God.
Oh,
It's gone. I got.
mute Mr. Sound.
Oh.
I'm getting reverse of echo through Skype. Is that better?
Better.
Yeah, I can't hear myself anymore.
All
I was getting
right.
duplicate echo of both of us.
Fuck.
I still seem a little bit quiet on stream, and also you still have Fusion's tag on me.
What?
As much as I find Dragoons hilarious. There you go. Huh, this is weird. Twitch chat's not actually showing chat.
It's yeah, same for Onkbot. It's not. Let me just restart.
But it's showing up in on stream.
Just restart Onk.
There we go. I just refreshed my page and it's back.
I gotta restart Onk. Because that's how I look at notes. Welcome to behind the scenes of Maelstrom Radio. Shin's back and everything went to shit.
Looks like you probably need to bring chat down a little bit more too. There's a little bit of doesn't quite fit into the frame. My stream volume's a little low.
Shin's volume is low compared to flat. You're low?
Yeah.
Say something.
My stream volume's low. If you're looking at the recorded audio, that's different. I mean, can you bump me up just in OBS?
You're up in OBS.
I'm still below you though.
Mm-hmm.
You sound fine. I sound quiet. It was only so close that I could really bring my mic.
All right, I bumped you up in Discord. Is that better? Please, somebody tell me.
I don't know. We'll find out in a second, but also you might want to make sure that the recording's not peaking.
No, it's not. On neither of us. We're both pretty good.
I still sound lower than you. Yeah, I have my volume at mid. So mine's probably off a bunch, but yeah, maybe you have to turn yourself down.
I need to turn myself down?
Yeah.
I mean, I can. I'm not.
You should turn yourself down to match me more. If mine can't go any higher.
Oh, I'm loud. All right, Flatus is way loud to Shin. Okay, let's.
I should just shut up sometimes.
Is that better? I'm not as in my mic.
I mean, you sound the same to me.
I might.
Nah, you sound about the same on stream to me.
I'm like 6 inches further away from where I was in my mic. Let's. I hear no difference. All right, fine.
Yeah, I have the same. The mics are pretty decent, so I don't think like it being physically here is much different. Also, mine suddenly got into the frame, so I'm kind of pushing that back.
How about that? Is that better? I lowered my my gain on the soundboard.
You're sounding closer to me.
I think my gain's all the way down on my mic, so you sound
Good
great.
then.
All right, good. I'm good now. Good. I think we're okay. Sweet mercy. Let's do one of these. All right. Let's. All right. I'm gonna do a
I
test
can just
sound.
try to be louder.
Oh, we could do that. Let's. Still slightly. Wait, Shin sounds fine now too, but still slightly lower than slightly lower. Do that. Do one of these.
Gladys is so loud that if I turn the volume down so he's not making my ears bleed, then I can barely hear Shin at all.
All right. How about now? Like,
We
am
gotta
I
fix
bet?
this audio thing at some point in the future.
Yeah. Am I bad? I mean, I can. That any better? Let me know if that's better. I'm reliant on you.
I mean, you're still louder than I am on the stream, but it's not a whole lot. It's not as much. It's not as the contrast isn't as big as it was before. That's what I was going for. But it does kind of sound like I'm muted.
I don't understand why though.
Neither do I. Let me see what my Discord settings are.
Say something for me real quick.
Say something, I'm giving up on you?
All right, no, that's not fixing it.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, never mind. It's like, what are my output volume? Oh, wait, that's my output's at half, but that's not my actual output. That's my speakers. I mean, Discord's doing the echo cancellation, noise suppression, and automatic gain control stuff. Is that, should I have that undone? I think that's supposed to be fine though. Yeah.
I could do that. Try that. I bumped you up in OBS. Say something.
I'm saying something again because we're trying to see what this is like.
All right, is that better? I bumped him up.
I still seem pretty muted, so I don't know what it is. We're much closer between the two of us at this point.
Okay, I bumped you up another 10. Say something.
But I don't know, like it. Yeah, it's getting closer.
Getting
I still
better?
don't I still don't know why, but something seems weird about my audio.
Hmm.
I think we're fine at the levels as they are right now, but we should investigate this later.
Yeah, did you check your windows to see if maybe your mic got lowered? Like, I can only do so much digitally on my end.
Yeah, I don't think so. My microphone's at max.
All right. I think we're saying we're okay. I'm gonna bump you up another 5. I think we'll be good there. I'm far away from my everything. Sources look good. Okay. I'm gonna play a sound effect to see if that sounds okay. Just let me know. Ready? Let's do.
Get in touch with your wizard.
Helps when it's not double.
Get in touch with your wizard.
Good. Sound effects sounded okay on stream. Did it happen on
Can you
stream?
hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, for some reason it stopped. It's back now.
All right. I don't know what stopped, but okay. They sound quieter than you, Flat. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I may have to remap voice meter later.
Yeah, well, we can. If everything sounds fine right now, we can do the show and then we can screw with it after. Because, we're going to have to fix this all in a month anyway.
But it's a whole new world out there. These kids are talking in terms we don't understand. They're in front of their video boards.
Listen, the recording for the audio, like the MP3 or the podcast itself, is fine. So that'll be fine. It's like the reverse of what happened with like the Crucible. The Crucible, like live, sounded great. Recording wise, they were super low. It's like the exact opposite. Anyway, start the show. I'm gonna mute you, Shin. Today is Monday, October 16th, 2017. This is episode 56 of Maelstrom Radio.
Maelstrom Radio. With your hosts, Flatus and Shinder.
And welcome everybody to Maelstrom Radio. My name is Flatus. With me, as always, this host likes to rustle my jimmies even when he's not in this, North America. It's Shin.
Hey.
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
I made it back.
You did make it back. How's it going?
The first time. It's been over a month now, I think.
It's been, yeah, it has.
We're somehow still here.
It's been a minute. I didn't burn it down. I tried not to. Do you want to see what our background is? All right. These witches have been sitting in Limsa for days now. And I took a screenshot with my dead body in front of them. Which is right there. So, that's our background. Maybe you didn't get a good look. They're all standing in a row, all different colors, all the same names, just the last names are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's
and you're just they're dead.
Yeah. It's how it went down. How it went down. You know,
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. So anyway, welcome
We're
to
like
Final
30
Fantasy.
seconds in, and you're already hitting up the soundboards.
You haven't been here. You've been away.
I don't know. From what I've been told, things have been going really well for the past month, so maybe I should go away more often.
Define well. I mean, we've added new things to our repertoire. We do choose your own adventures now. By the way, we should probably work on one for Halloween. They don't have to be long.
This is not going to end well, is it?
Well, the Crucible and I made it out of the seven hells alive.
It's pretty impressive, actually.
It is pretty impressive.
Did you make it to the 7th level?
Yes, we did. Mm-hmm. Also, one of the levels I tricked, I baited Safe into talking about Ishgard, which he hates.
Really? I was pretty sure that the Crucible are like pretty pro Ishgard.
Oh, for real?
They like absolutely worship Halone.
Oh. They go Bologna for Halone. I'm so sorry.
I'm not. Not at all.
Go Bologna for Halone. I'm ashamed of that. Like, it's really funny, but I'm really ashamed of that. Can we name this episode Bologna for Halone? Because I kind of want to name it Bologna for Halone. What else would we call it? Well, let's see. Let's keep going, I guess. I lost Shin. Shin just lost all hope in his eyes. What happened? Did I lose you? Did I lose Shin? Shin, are you here?
I'm sorry, but that was just so important that I did have to tweet that out.
God, did you seriously just tweet out Bologna for Halone? Oh, God. Well, welcome to,
Yes, I did.
Welcome to Maelstrom Radio. We're back. We're back. It's back. We're back. So, we haven't done this.
Or wait. Fusion did have something to add. My deity has a first name. It's Halone.
Not even 5 minutes into the show, we drop Halone for Bologna. Bologna for. I can't even say it now. I can't even get it out.
It's beautiful.
Safe, we said you're Bologna for Halone, which I'm not sure what that means, but it's probably sexual. So.
Crucible loves Ishgard and worships Halone.
And possibly Bologna. You know.
Put it in your mouth.
So, welcome to Mail.
It's actually appropriate.
It works so well. I love it. I'm not sure what that means, but it's probably sexual. Flat as 27. Listen, yeah, you know what? I shouldn't. Anyway, let's. You're my best friend. Why wouldn't I want it? I don't want to do Maelstrom Radio without you.
How else are you going to come up with things like these?
Everybody else, like, you bring the motherfucking ruckus, like Wu-Tang Clan would say. I'm guessing, you know what? Let's do this real quick. Garuda Gang on Famfrit. We're still looking. You know what? We're re-energizing the look for people. And if you want to make an alt and come join us, you can go do that. Garuda Gang. It's kind of like a cult, except none of the Kool-Aid is involved. New deity, Halone, action figure with double thrust action. It's like Duffman from The Simpsons. Like, oh yeah. It's time to stop. I wish, you know what I don't you know what I don't have on this board is it's time to do. Like, I really need that. Awkward in chat right now.
I will end you.
Stop. Halone time.
Hello, stop. Halone time. It's time to
Can't
stop.
touch this.
Uh-huh. We're pushing awkward.
Anyways.
Don't wake the snake.
What's up?
We have a contest. We should probably announce this contest because we
Uh-huh.
really don't need more Halone in here.
No, we don't. All right. We added up to Halone. Anyway, Thalatus, a fan and also a member of our FC, messaged us because we put out the call like, hey, we want ideas for contests that we can host, but Thalatus went above and beyond, and here it is. Open to everyone. I want to be a Rockstar contest. So the contest is, you're gonna have 3 weeks. We're gonna give you 3 weeks to get this done. So Shen, tell me what day that is so we know the closing date. Hold on that, but let me explain what the contest is. All video.
Just so you know, it's all in the bullet points that are written right in the thing that you're gonna do.
Yeah, but we when he gave it to us, like November 6th is way too. Oh, did you fix that?
That's 3 weeks from right now.
Motherfucker, you're on the ball.
I rewrote all of this so it's nice and pretty.
God damn it, I missed you so much. I produce it, but you do the fucking notes so well. Anyway, contest will close Monday, November 6th, with the winner being announced the following week. All videos must be in-game. The winner will receive their choice of either a it's going to be a 60-day time card because the 30-day time cards don't exist. It's going to be a 60-day time card or one item up to $24 in value from the MOG station. So the choice is yours. I would take the game time personally, but then you can use your $15 to buy stuff off the MOG station.
So you cannot split that into multiple items. Only a single item.
Single item. All videos must be in-game footage, max 4.5 minutes. Don't steal or copy other videos. If you steal a Denmo Dancing Across the World video, we will know, and you will not be allowed to enter this contest, or probably future contests, because we will think you're a cheater.
We may also shame you on Twitter. Don't
probably maybe shame you on the show. $24.37, to be specific. Music can be from any genre. Please pay attention to copyright and get permission first. Just do your best, because if we play it on the show, we kind of not want to have to deal with copyright issues. So
also, you probably shouldn't steal stuff. Respect the artists.
Yeah. But I will say this:
note fair use. There is fair use clauses with a lot of music. So if you are interested in using specific music, you can use it under fair use usually.
Yes. If you want to use something from like Too Mellow, for example, who we had on the show, I would suggest nothing from his remixes because that uses actual rap artists' lyrics. There is he kind of walks a copyright line, but he does have actual music you can use, and he's cool with that. So but message him on Twitter if you want to make sure you get permission first. But I know he's cool with it.
If you're ever in doubt, and especially for some of these smaller artists, go ahead and just reach out to them directly. The worst they can say is no.
Yeah. Music can be from any genre. Multiple people may appear in a single video. However, only a single person can enter. So if you want to get your FC involved or other players involved, and you all want to do if you want to help with each other's videos, you can do that absolutely. But only one winner will be picked. Files must be submitted, must include a character server video title in the file name, so we know who to give it to and who to announce as the winner. The format should be this is important, I'm assuming. Go ahead, Shin.
When you're exporting the video, make sure you select it as an H.264 format in either MP4 or MKV. If you're unsure about what that is or how to do that, feel free to send us an email at show@maelstromradio.com or on Twitter or wherever else you can contact us. We can help with that and make sure that you get it in a correct format. This is just so that we can ensure that we can all play it and it's reasonably sized.
Yes. Also, I believe that he did say in the email that YouTube and vid.me were okay to use, correct? As long as we can confirm. Like, I have the email open. I can double check.
He didn't say in there. I was going to accept those. So yeah, if you would like to upload a private video to either of those, by all means do that and send us the link. Just make sure that you can confirm that that is in fact you making that, adding stuff like your character name and server name and stuff into the music video as well. It will also be accepted as a form of identification.
Yes, and there's going to be a Dropbox, and we'll put that up on our website. We'll also probably put it up on Twitter and our Facebook page as well, so that way everybody knows. No? Okay.
I'm sorry. Random upload links are usually not a great idea to throw everywhere on the web, so we'll keep that on the website to help reduce spam.
Computer says no. If you have any questions, you can contact us at via show@maelstromradio.com. So if you have any questions, if we'll do the best. We'll get with Thalitis because he is the one kind of overseeing this. So November 6th, make your character dance with the song of your choice, as long as it's copyright permitted and all that stuff. But you get a free 60-day time card or thing off the Mog Station up to $24 of your choice. And I think that's a pretty good deal for just making your character dance to some music. Just a little bit of video work on your end. So I think it's cool. I think if somebody wants something for free, not a bad time. I like it. Well, bad shit. So Final Fantasy 14 news. Final Fantasy 14 is going to be at PAX Australia from the 27th to the 29th of this month. Go to the booth. There's going to be a Lakshmi and Susanoo challenge. Final Fantasy 14 is also going to be at Paris Games Week, November 1st to the 5th. There's going to be a Shiva and Nidhogg challenge there. That's a little strange to me, but okay. Maybe they're behind in France? Or they're trying to give people a chance, maybe? I don't know. Maybe because maybe they want... I don't know. Listen, if you want one of those sweet shirts, start traveling the world and you can collect all the shirts. Or go to Japan and get all the CDs like Shin did.
I did. I picked up 3 CDs while I was there.
It was cheaper than ordering them and getting them to Canada. Does that mean...
That's very true. I actually got them for all less than the normal list price, and I didn't have to pay for shipping.
Yeah. Meanwhile, NA only got one. I'm sorry. I don't control those things. Callback campaign from October 10th to January 4th. Listen. Fucking rustled my jimmies like on Twitter for like 3 weeks straight, and you're just rustling my jimmies now. You full of Halone balloon.
No, this is my fat chocobo. It has no baloney.
The best part was the best part was when you tweeted it. It's like, sorry, I can't fit another one in my suitcase. Like flat.
So sad.
Were you really gonna?
I was sitting at the Arizona Cafe for like a solid 10 minutes, debating if I could actually fit a second one in my suitcase.
Was that second one for me?
Yes.
He likes me. All Saints Week starts 10/19. So this week, this Thursday, All Saints Week starts. Shin, do you know what we're getting? I do.
I do not. I haven't paid attention.
Oh, all the 12 woods tremble at the howl of the wolf. It's very... let me tell you, bud. We are getting wolf ears, a wolf shirt, wolf paint. We're essentially becoming wolf furry people. Get a little wolf outfit. Get a wolf outfit. Lupin? Werewolf? Aroo. I don't have a wolf noise. It's Wolfman Jack, maybe? It's dyeable. You can dye it. Does that interest you? It also changes the tail, covers the tail of Aras and Makote's. It's like the little wolf tail on the back.
Wait, it comes with a tail or it changes the tail?
Oh no, it comes with the tail and it changes. Like so like if you're Makote or Ara, it covers your your tail goes into it somehow. Like it's like a little tail slot, I guess, back there.
I don't want to know about it.
It's got a little. It's got a little tail slot back there. It's like a little sheath for your tail. I'm sorry. I don't. Also, there's a bunch of new housing items. I like the pumpkin tower. Also, there's something called pumpkin pudding. It's a pumpkin pudding set. I don't. Also, pumpkin pie set. They all look.
I'm
Listen,
sorry, but pumpkin pudding sounds delicious.
it
I
does
made
sound
pumpkin
delicious.
pies last week.
I made pumpkin like fat bombs because I'm on keto and it's delicious and I want it in my life.
Those did look good.
So. Community news, actually. So you're back. We're Maelstrom Radio and Gamerscape are the driving force behind the content creator group on Extra Life for the children's. Wanna maybe delve?
I can probably delve into that a little bit. So I've been gone for a few weeks, and I've been trying to organize this since way back when. We originally talked about this actually at the last Fan Fest. We brought a couple of the other content creators in, and we're like, hey, this is a really cool thing that we did last year. Would any of you be interested in doing this? And a bunch of them were like, yeah, let's do this. So we started organizing things earlier this year, but being very far away and not having done a whole lot of this beforehand, we kind of waited until now, or recently, probably about a month and a half ago now, to try to actually start bringing some of this Extra Life in stuff. So about a month and a half ago, we reached out to Gamerscape and Fusion X there and kind of talked with them about partnering up on this. And now I think we have 6 or 7 different community groups involved. I actually have the article open so I could find out all of those.
I could start naming some. I know we have Phoenix Down Radio, we have The Crucible, we have Musecast, we have Stage Reborn. Am I missing anybody so far? I probably am. I know we have
Those are all the ones that
Gamerscape.
have signed up so far. Gamerscape, Crucible, Maelstrom Radio, Musecast, and A Stage Reborn.
So lovely people
Phoenix
listening.
Down too, but they seem to be missing on this list. So we'll have to get them up there as well.
Yeah. If you're listening and you know of a content creator, it doesn't have to be a podcaster. It doesn't have to be they don't have to be specific to Twitch. They don't have to be specific to YouTube. They could be like the Crucible does the news tabloid on Tumblr. So for example, not necessarily a streamer, but a content creator. So if you know content creators out there that they're looking for something to do or want to be a part of something for Extra Life, have them sign up here. The more the merrier. The bigger this gets, the better off it is in the long term for the goals and the kids. Like everybody wins. Like it's a big win for everybody. You already have one of your goals listed here for your $500 goal.
I do. So I wanted to start bringing out some ideas, and I'm really asking our community to kind of go out, and if you have interesting things that you want us to do or like goals or things that we can do when we hit goals, let us know, because apparently we're not terribly interesting or creative when it comes to these sorts of things. But one goal that we did have, and we have talked about this in the past, is we figured that it would be kind of interesting if one of us or both of us decided to race change to a Lalafell for a while.
I said I'd sex change.
You said you would sex change, but you haven't written down any of your goals yet. So my current goal right now is to raise $500. And if I raise $500, I will race change to a Lalafell for at least a year.
Yeah, so that's his personal goal. The overall team goal is 1,000. So
that this will probably change. That was my initial goal before we had Gamerscape involved in this, and their audience is much larger than ours.
So I don't know what, like, I put $100 for my personal goal. This is actually technically my first year doing Extra Life. I've helped you in the past do Extra Life, but this is my technical first year signing up for Extra Life. So $100 is my first goal. I'll make the sex change happen at $100. Sounds weird to say that way, but race change into a female aura is what I mean. Fantasia. Not my, yes, Fantasia. I'm not my personal sex change. I'm fine the way I am. Do whatever you do, baby. Me, I'm cool this way. I like my skin. I'm comfy this way. I could be a fat chocobo. Anyway, so whatever goal we decide, I think
you should have a stretch goal. If you get like $200, you need to make Odin's helm and wear it at the next Fan Fest.
God, I'm so terrible at crafting. Like, you think I'm bad at crafting in the game? I'm terrible at crafting in real life. Now, here's the deal. I will say one of my stretch goals is this beard may come off. The epic beard that I've had for, I don't know, how long have I had this now? Before.
Okay, so we'll actually have to create a goal amount for this, and then we can have the fund to make Flatus look like a baby face.
It's real. This will come off. Like, if we hit, like, this goal would have to be pretty high, because I've had this. I mean, this was on me. What, first year of Evercast? Shave the beard and then make Odin's helmet out of it. Oh God,
that just sounds so wrong.
That'd be so gross. Nobody wants to see that. Please don't write Flatus. Flatus will. Yeah, I will shave the beard though. That will happen. So such an interesting section. We'll also shave the beard. We may have to come up with a number, because that is pretty epic, because we've been doing this for a year, and like the beard. I don't know if everybody's ready to see what's under this beard. I don't think people are ready.
Well, we'll have to see. And of course, if anyone has any other ideas for this, please let us know. We're pretty open to trying different things and seeing what's going with there. Of course,
I'll eat a hot pepper. I mean, I'm willing to throw that down. I'll eat a hot pepper at an amount. I'll suffer my mouth in pain. I mean, I'll buy some crazy hot sauce and eat it if I need to. Take a shot for every $100 you get or something. I may die. Anyway, so that's what we're going for. But we're not the only ones. All right. So I just want to put that out there. The Crucible needs goals. The Musecast may need goals. Phoenix Down Radio may need goals. If the idea is not necessarily for, as like, if you're listening to us, but you're like, hey, I think Phoenix Down Radio would really like this type of goal versus like Maelstrom Radio, because it's more of a Phoenix Down thing, or you know, something along those lines. Like, if you don't think it fits us as Maelstrom Radio, and you think it fits one of the other content creators you mentioned so far, by all means, let them know. Message them on their individual Twitter pages. Send us in the email. We'll share it with them. We know how to contact them. We're kind of friends. Something along those lines.
I'm also not saying it's a competition between each of the content creators to see who can raise the most amount of money, but help us win.
Yeah, help.
And ultimately, it's for the kids. It's all going towards Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So it's all for a great cause.
Phoenix Down, Klaus in chat from Phoenix Down Radio. I'll put it out there that I still have that jar of ghost peppers. Fusion X in chat. I'm not eating any peppers.
I'm going to throw it out there to the other content creators. I think we need to have competition between the group of us, except maybe Gamerscape, because their audience is way too big and all of us small people will get destroyed. But between the rest of us,
I think a Stage Reborn will win. No, I mean, listen. I mean, I can call some. Listen,
but
I can call some big guns. All right, I can call listen. I can make. Listen, we'll talk. We'll talk.
We can do this.
I know some people. We'll talk. We'll see if we can make it happen. Did you just call my audience fat?
So yeah, I'm not saying maybe apart from Gamerscape, but everyone else, I think we need to compete against each other.
No, they're rotund.
Do something.
They're very rotund. Stocky group. Stocky audience.
Not saying that, but they might have a little too much baloney.
Bologna. Not enough Halone. Too much bologna. I'm not ashamed.
Anyway.
Listen, the show's title is definitely going to be Bologna for Halone. All right, let's talk about what you're here to talk about. 4.1, but this is not going to be any. We'll talk about the story next week, because that's when we'll break spoiler. That's that 2-week hiatus before we actually talk about the story. The story was pretty in depth this time. We'll save that for next week. But we're going to talk about the content. So let's jump right in. So we can get this right out of the way. We haven't done treasure hunts yet. We have maps. We just haven't done them. So pick up Garuda Gang. Let us know when you want to run stuff. We want money. We want more money. Can I? Oh wait, can I say real quick that I stood up early? Real quick between us, chat. I stood up really early and I tried to get a Garuda Gang at a Shirogane large house. I was affected. I didn't know there was a bug, but I was affected by the bug because I did make it to one of the plots before anyone else did, and then the transfer system that was supposed to work caused the bug and it had me misclick, and someone ended up getting a house before me. The same thing happened to Ruby from Gather Together. We both felt like shit as FC leaders that day because we couldn't do something that our FC wanted, that worked really hard to get Gil together. And it almost, for us, it was almost at like the last second, all of a sudden, like 46 million Gil showed up in the bank. And we were like, we're ready to buy this house. And it sucks. But I'm glad that they announced new wards coming in 4.2. So we'll try again. Maybe. We'll probably try again. And we'll get it. We'll get it this time. We'll lock it in. All right. So treasure hunts, not done yet. Housing, Shirogane. Relocation. Storage. I like that. I'm okay with that. I like the storage feature. There was some stuff that we had.
I know a whole bunch about it because I don't actually use housing too much, but I do know that Fusion X was really, really excited for it on Twitter. So I'm assuming that there's other people who are really excited.
That means we can take all
personally, but
we could take all the junk Donkatron crates that we don't want and we can store it away. So when he puts random
but
fountains,
how else are we going to show off to our neighbors?
We don't want to be like the guy across the street, though. Like, I have a crystal tower throne in my room because he made it for me. So I have a crystal tower throne. And when we get the large house, it'll be the dead center of the house, and I will sit there, and when people enter, they will see me using Odin's helm because that's the helm of leadership. That's my chair. And plus, if I catch FC people,
overcompensation.
No, the helm of power. The helm of overcompensation is the fat chocobo. Yeah. I mean, you know, it makes sense, really. Or the Titan mask, maybe. Actually, no. You know
Odin's
what?
Horn.
Yeah, Odin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Any summoner's got the mask compensation.
Yeah, summoners.
Yeah. Summoners.
Anyway.
Yeah, duty roulette, alliance raids. That was fantastic. That's a great quality of life change. Oh, how perfect.
That raid, it's awesome. I love going back and doing all of those old raids because they're pretty awesome. And I was really sad when people don't queue for them anymore. But now that they're on a roulette, I am kind of mixed. I really like the fact that we can go back and do them. But at the same time, I really hate that people are going back and doing them because a lot of times they're just really, really salty about the whole thing. Like, you're making it so bad. Like, you queued for a roulette. You knew what you're getting into. Don't bitch and complain that someone doesn't know the mechanics because they haven't actually done the content before.
It's true. I would also like to point out that we haven't, because we've done it on max level. So the tomes you get fantastic. Like, I've capped in 2 days, and
the experience, I've been told, is really, really good for that.
Yeah, that as well as that. I heard the experience is phenomenal. So great, because I'm lazy with level 1 alts. So if I can do something else besides Palace of the Dead to get my alt in there, my samurai, then I will do that, and I will take my samurai. So it's fun. It's been good. I like that. People queue and then complain, morons. Duty roulette. The drowned city of Scala. So I like Scala. I like it. I like the dungeon. It's I think it's paced really well. I think the bosses, we get the bosses at a pretty quick like succession. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of trash mobs. But I feel like the trash mobs are pretty like spaced out. I don't know. Like, I feel like dungeon wise, like, this is a good dungeon. Like, I'm okay with running this. I'm also okay with the 4 dungeon roulette. So far we've gotten mostly Scala. I'm okay with that because I want Kelpie and I want the seal.
That the Kelpie fight is awesome too, just because the text is currently messed up and the actions are doing the reverse of what they should be.
Yes. So yeah, pro tip on Kelpie: if you see push, he's gonna pull. If you see pull, he's gonna push. So
it's gonna be great if they ever patch that, because then everyone's gonna just mess it up again.
Yes. Chat real quick. It's Grimhelm. It's been made worse with jump junkies running around in the roulette. Would be nicer if they made gear drop in doubles like other dungeons. Hey guys, here's the one new dungeon. The gear is worse than what you have, but rates are decreased, so please run it a million times. You know what? I'm mostly running it for you know what though? I'm getting so many damn tomes from other stuff. I honestly probably don't care. Like, if I wanted the set for glamour, which I know is the true end game of this game, which I don't do, and I know people yell at me, but if I did it, guess what? I'd be really good at it because I know how to put an outfit together. 2 snaps. Got 1 snap, 2 snaps. Other than that, I don't know. Like, I'm okay because I can get a mount out of that. So there's a chance of me getting a mount, possibly. Kelpie. Now, I don't know if Kelpie drops off Kelpie or Kelpie drops off the last boss. But I want Kelpie. Because that's a metal, like, 80s seaweed mount. Seahorse mount. I want it. Curl banner hammock is not a glamour outfit. I don't know about that. Banana hammock? I kind of want the curl banana hammock. I kind of need that. The new dungeon has been useful for me since I need to gear up Red Mage. See, it's all working out. So what are your thoughts on Scala? Good, bad, it's paced well, not great, boring.
I enjoy Scala. It's not. It's a pretty simple dungeon. The mechanics are pretty straightforward, although they are interesting. They are new for a good part of them. I like that Square's taking some, without giving any spoilers of the fights. I like how they're taking some chances with the actual mechanics and content with this. We saw this in a lot of the 4.0 dungeons as well. And I'm glad that even though the mechanics are relatively simple, they are taking a few risks with them and making things that are new other than just this standard dodge this or avoid the red area.
Yeah.
That being said, I think they could probably step up the difficulty a little bit because even not playing for 3 months, not being geared or anything, I walked into that dungeon and had no problem with it. I'm pretty sure there was 4.0 content while leveling that I had a lot more difficulty with. So not that it should be like really, really complicated or complex, but they could probably put a little bit more mechanics into the dungeons themselves.
Yeah, and it wouldn't hurt to maybe tune the boss. Like, I felt the bosses were a little easy. Like, it's paced really well, but I think the bosses were like a little easy. So I don't know. Well, I don't want to say more hit points on the bosses, but maybe a little more hurt on the bosses.
I wouldn't say more hit or more life or anything on it. I would probably just maybe step up the mechanics or tighten the mechanics a little bit more. But apart from that, I think the dungeons were really, really good, and even if they didn't change them, I would be pretty happy with how they play.
There's a mount. I missed that. Yeah, as far as I remember, Kelpie drops. I could be wrong, but I've seen somebody on top of Kelpie. There was a pre-picture of somebody on top of Kelpie. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure Kelpie drops as a mount. If Kelpie doesn't drop an mount, I'll be very sad because I want that horse. It looks so good. Like, I'm just saying that's a sad excuse of that model if I don't get to ride it around and have water splash around me and have it fly. Anyway, let's see where we're at. Shinryu Extreme. We haven't done that yet. Probably because we haven't done Savage yet. So
it's true. I have heard from people that have completed it that it's not too bad comparative to Savage and some of the other stuff. The mechanics are pretty good, and there's some interesting bits into it.
Yeah. Now, reasons why we haven't done Savage, mostly because Shin was out of town for a month. Savage for OS will probably be, I don't think that difficult for us, honestly. I think you and I could probably.
There's the whole thing of I needed to get gear, but I'm getting closer now.
Yeah. There's no Kelpie mount? All right. Hold on. Riot. Everybody needs to go tweet out that we want Kelpie. Go, listen. We know what to do. Somebody start one post on the forums, just one, and we'll all go back it about Kelpie being a mount. I want that fucking mount. I want Kelpie. Yeah, hashtag Kelpie mount. Kelpie or cry 2017. Also maybe hashtag Bologna for Halone. Let's get that. I love the bear with the Santa. Listen, there's a bear coming. There's a big brown bear coming with a little Santa. Listen, if I were a mount, I'd probably be Santa Bear. Makes sense. Probably in the world of canon. Probably, you know, realizing saying that over the audio format, that people are gonna be like, what? Like an actual grizzly bear, not the other. You know, saying no. Baloney. Should just letting me sit out here and hang myself. He's not saying anything. I can see him. He's just laughing, typing in chat. Yeah. Thanks, Shin. thanks for saving the show. You want to talk about the royal city of Rapinath?
We can talk about the royal city.
Can we?
Don't want to give away any spoilers for this, so that's a little bit more difficult. But there's a certain someone who's very, very whiny, and I very much dislike.
We can talk about him.
But in
next
terms
week.
of content and mechanics,
yeah, we can talk about that.
we'll talk about the whiny one next week when we do spoiler cast.
All right. I'm telling you, we'll talk about it next week. Not the same. Not the same. Rabinaster. Woo. Boy,
So-
first of all, I want to say two things.
One shot, one clear.
One shot, one clear. We went in. I told the Crucible safe. I know you're in chat. I said we can go in there. One shot, one clear. No one believed us. No one believed me. They're like, nah, you're gonna die. You're gonna be multiple tries. Your group's gonna quit. You're gonna fail.
We did die.
We did
have
die.
Over half of our group quit.
We did have half the group, but we stuck together. One
cleared.
shot, one clear. I called that because I believe in Primal. Primal, our data center, is pretty good with pickup groups. I gotta say, Primal's been pretty solid with pickup groups, and I gotta give a shout out to the Primal groups because you know what? I don't believe you. Oh no, we did that live. You can go watch that it's over in our like pre-videos.
There is a stream of it.
There is a stream of that. We one shot, one clear.
Now, there was many deaths and many attempts at each of the bosses, but we went in there we went in there, we cleared it, we got the... I have a 340 item, and the rest of my gear is terrible, so I have proof that I cleared it.
Oh, wait. Primal is fucking Horde. What in the world are you talking about? No, Primal's fine.
Primal's best.
Yeah, it's fine now.
There's
It's
a lot
okay.
of really salty people on Primal, but there's also a lot of really awesome people on Primal.
Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. I had like 3 or 4 different groups because they all left after Sewer. Really? We did not have... Like, we had people leave, but we stuck it out, and we were fine. Like, we had the best group. It was great. It was so much fun. Like, we had people on the ball. Oh, so good. So good. Like, when people got it down, Hash Mall was no joke. We went right through Hash Mall. Like, cause like Hash Malls, here's the thing with the mechanics of Hash Mall, they were pulling mechanics from Coil, some from Alexander, and some new stuff. Definitely some new stuff. So if you've done Coil, you've done Alexander, and you can pick up on the new stuff they were throwing down, you knew what to do with Hash Mall. So if you can make it past Hash Mall, you can. Yeah, the last boss.
The rest of the bosses were pretty easy once you get through the mechanics of the second.
Yeah, Hash Mall is the one it's going to be the barrier for people. Hash Mall is the Ozma, I would say, of probably this. So I finished it the first day. Barely. It took me 7 tries. See, we called it. We were like Babe Ruth. We pointed to the same. We pointed out to the stands and we knocked it out of the park. It's pretty great. I feel pretty proud of ourselves. Like, you know, we threw it down. It is technical, but Shin and I are like, I don't know, what are we, old school raiders? I guess like we've been around the block with the raiding scene. So I mean, I did heroic Black Temple, so that was no joke back in the day. that was some serial business back in the day. Ugh. Remember, remember, I don't know, you did EQ, remember like the 40-man, 70-man raids and shit? Getting like 70.
So I only played EQ1 for a few months, so I never actually got into any of the raiding. It wasn't until 2 or 3 years after I started playing EQ2 that I started raiding. So that was the end of Desert of Flames and beginning of Kingdom of Sky, and then I raided since then.
No, I don't know. We're seasoned, I guess. Like nothing surprises me in mechanics anymore. Like there's nothing I see that's like, damn, that's a cool mechanic. Ozma was probably the only time I was like, fuck, that's a cool mechanic. Like Ozma being random was cool. Like I like that. More Ozma, please. Want more Ozma. So no, Rabanaster was a lot of fun. I think Rabanaster, if Rabanaster keeps this up like the way it's going, I mean, I know the character you don't like, but like content wise, like bosses wise, I'm in for the win on. Like this is like Mach was my favorite part of Heavensward. This is gonna be my favorite parts of Stormblood so far. Like I know I'd probably need to go in and do Savage Omega and really need to see what's going down, but this is my jiggity jam, right? Squad dungeons. I haven't done it. I can do it. I haven't done it yet. I've watched Sephiroth and Brohamit do it. Would you like me to explain some things about it?
All right.
Things I've noticed from watching those two stream it. All right. They want you to do the mechanic. You know how like we can kind of cheese old like Wanderer's Palace and all those like older like we kind of, since we know it, so we can kind of cheese a little bit. The AI will not let you cheese. The AI wants you to do the dungeon the way it should be done. It wants you to, if you're at DPS, you're picking up ads. If you're a healer, you're healing the hell out of everybody. If you're the tank, you're tanking. Like that's what like the tank should be trying to grab other things, and like it wants you to do the things that it's intended to do. If you don't do those things, you're going to die. So you can't cheese it with your AI. You need to do it. Now, from what I understand, so yeah, some of the bosses are ridiculous. Yeah, they are. I understand that being the healer, you have a little more control and you have the less to worry about because you can just keep healing them and why they do the thing. So if you need to level a healer, maybe not so bad. So also it's the way you get your squats and push-ups emote, I believe. So do them. Yes. I don't know. So let's see. Say if you can cheese the fuck out of squadrons, dude. You can just cheat super hard. Just clear Stranglethorn, SV in 8 Stranglethorn. I was about to say Stranglethorn Vale was fucking wild location. I cleared SV in 8 minutes flat. They're gonna patch it for sure though. But how did you cheese it though? That's my question. Like, what role were you that you cheesed it? Because if you're a healer, then yes. If you tell me you're not a healer, then I want to know how you cheese it. Like, you can't just say cheese it and not tell me how. Unless you don't want to tell me on the air, so like just in case they hear it, that way they don't patch it out. You can tell me after. I don't care. But I want to know. I go as a healer, and any heal works for me. See, I'm telling. If you play one of the classes that lets you control the party, which is a tank or a healer, you're more in control of what they do. If you play DPS, you're less in control. They want you to do more DPS role. That's just saying. That's just saying. You know, that's all I got so far. Goes 2 archers as DPS spam attacks. Hey, look, let's see. Safe, telling you how to cheat it. So safe is goes a healer tank, bring 2 archers, spam attack, hammer that button, and then they spam barrage and kill bosses hilariously fast. So there you go. And then get your emotes, and then if you're an RP person, you can do hella squats. I'm just gonna do squats while I wait for people in things, because I only have I have one RP character now. I have one RP character. I made an RP character officially on a server with some friends from Musecast. I currently play Xenos. Yay, Galvus. I may wanna you know, they were like, hey, you should make Xenos. I was like, all right. I'm like, but I'm gonna be Xenos that kind of like didn't kill himself and then decided that he like the warrior light was now I'm just trying to get back into society and make friends. So like I get really frustrated at things, like simple things that other people wouldn't get frustrated at. Like I'm gonna learn fishing and be really mad at it that I can't catch fish, and like throw my fishing pole in the water and get really pissed. Like I'm gonna just be super. I'm gonna think Loki, like as if Loki tried to integrate himself as a human. No, not good. Like maybe. No. Got nothing? You're so quiet. I don't know what you're doing. I know it's probably work, like something for us. But you have nothing about my Xenos character?
I'm not familiar with your Xenos character.
I mean, it exists.
I'm aware that it exists.
It's probably I'm probably gonna be terrible at it. I've never do I RP? No. Am I gonna be bad at it? Hell yes. Murder, yeah, I'm gonna murder all the fish. Like, if I can't catch them, I'm gonna like start lighting dynamite and throwing it in. I'll show you how to catch fish. Yeah, Leak gets me. Thanks, Leak. Leak gets me. Kojin Beast Tribe. I did it. I started it. I did one day. Haven't
great. I'm up to my second rank now. I got a few more days before I can actually get to rank 3. Or whatever the next rank is. It's not 3, it's like 5 or something.
5. Yeah, so far the quests have been fun. Been interesting.
I really am enjoying the quest names.
Yes.
It's been very punny.
They have been very punny. I dig that because my soul is not but a pun. So.
Let's see if I can. I did write them down somewhere.
Did you write them down? Or you're that good for you that you're like, I need to keep these on the lockdown?
Sending them to you.
You were actually, it's right. You were sending them to me. I remember now. Do I have them?
They're probably a little bit back here. Yes. You have the right.
Yeah.
Tonight we dine in shells and krilled to pieces.
Can't go wrong with krilled to pieces. These would be getting mad. Anyway, yeah, so Kojin Beast Tribe, that's fun. So far, solid. I like it. I dig it. You know what? The thing I'm not.
Story's been fun too.
Yes, it needs more Ninja Turtles. We have not gotten any Ninja Turtle anything yet. And I want some Ninja Turtle in there. Something. All right, so Kojin Beast Tribe. So we did that. So the Hoppy Bird Plant Mount, or aka Sweet Pea Bird. So what do you think of the you know what, we didn't write the real name down here, so I don't even know what to call it. It's like a calabala, a caracolabacala, a carotable, a colloquial. Somebody put the name in chat.
Plant Mount isn't the correct name for this.
I mean,
its footprint is a dot.
It is. It's boop 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 boop. It's so stupid, cute, ugly. It's got a little water bead in the top, and it's got like a little angry pea face. And
I forgot about the water bead.
Yeah, it's got a little beak on it. I'm telling you, the Charlene's were trying to make some like a new strain, like a Hella strain. They're like, listen, we need something stronger than what we got. And then they were like, let's mix in this plant and this plant, and then they accidentally mixed bird DNA with a plant and got this thing. A Karopi? What is it called? I don't know. Karopi is something from Hello Kitty, right? The penguin?
I don't know.
No, Badit's Maru's the penguin. Something. We're bad at things, alright? Welcome to Maelstrom Radio. We're bad at names. We didn't do our research. Welcome to Maelstrom Radio.
Research. Wait, you're talking about the flying green pea?
Yeah. You have the name of it? Are you looking the name up now? It looks like you're looking up the name.
I do.
You don't know how to say it, do you?
The Corpucker Colossus?
Uh-huh. I was
thing?
All right, just throw it in the notes. I'll read it out loud.
I was.
The Kaporker the Kalopakopolakal. Yeah, thank you. Kaporker Colossus.
I'm still keeping with the Hoppy Bird Plant Mount.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Part bird because of the beak.
I'm
plant because of the stem.
I'm a Hopi fruit, Shin. I'm a real Hopi fruit. Quality of life improvements. What?
Anyways.
Don't forget your towel. Anyway, for the 3 people that know what the hell we're talking about, thanks. If you don't know what we're talking about, maybe go check
Don't
that
panic.
out. Yeah, don't panic. Also get a babblefish, and then you'll understand. Quality of life improvements. Capping tomes is super quick. That is fantastic. Ever since they added the Alliance Raid Roulette.
Alliance Raid Roulette?
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. With the 50 creation, that's such a sweet deal. Like, you can cap tomes so good now. And like with Scala and the Alliance, like it's just so good. So good. Like I capped creation. I just capped it. I was like, well, I guess I'll just get my stuff next week because I got capped. I mean, you're only missing 15. We can just go run and do PvP after this real quick and beat your capped, and we don't have to worry about it. So we can do.
And then I can level my red mage.
Yeah, we can take it through an Alliance raid or something. If that's, we'll find out what that XP is about. Anima nerfs. All right. I mean, needed. Maybe. It's been a while. It's after the point. Like,
all they did was double the amount of light you get per thing you do, as opposed to have the amount that you need. So you still have to get the same amount of light. You just get twice as much every time you run it.
Okay.
So effectively, it has the work that you have to do, but they didn't actually make it that much easier. You still have to wear the old weapon. You still have to complete the old content. So it's not.
I mean, but we can unsync though and just go at it though. You just, if you got a group, you just go in there. And
yeah, you could still unsync all the stuff. I think.
Yeah, why not?
Probably.
Sure. Maybe.
I don't know if that content. Yeah. I don't know. We'd have to look at it.
We're professional gamers. We know what we're not talking about. Welcome to Maelstrom Radio. We're the daily show of Final Fantasy XIV content. I said you were the Stephen Colbert of Final Fantasy XIV creators, making me the Jon Stewart.
I thought that we were just the shit posters of Final Fantasy.
We're a lot of people
I think
call
Crucible
us.
might take that.
No, Crucible called us. No, they called us the shit talkers.
Ah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's what we are. Hi. Buried across the Ruby Sea. I like that. That's nice.
I've used it a few times. It's much faster.
Have you? I have not.
I have.
I maybe I need to jump on.
Because I've been doing my Beast Tribe quests.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. I've just been flying around. Now, does it get like a little cutscene or like, yay, boat? Or is it just like the other fairies? Like
the other ones. You talk to the guy, you pay a little cheap fee, and then you get to the other side.
Open like a little, with like a little like hella fast, but like a speedboat ride. Like the boat. Like there's a Kojin on the back.
Just hop on a Kojin?
Yeah, the Kojin. It's like remember the SpongeBob movie where David Hasselhoff picks him up and throws him on his back, and they just like hauls ass through the water. Like, you don't remember that?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
All right, so young me, when the first SpongeBob movie came out, I may have partaken of the Devil's Grass and went to go watch it. It was the funniest movie I've ever seen. Now, to be fair, I may have been under the influence of something. It was candy and soda. It was hella candy and hella soda. Hella candy. Hella soda.
Special candy.
They have Muddy Bears, and I thought those were the weirdest candy because they're chocolate covered gummy bears. Would you eat something?
Heard of that, but I'm pretty sure I've eaten something similar to that, and it sounds delicious. So yes.
Would you? If you saw something called a Muddy Bear, would you eat it?
If I knew what it was, yes. If I didn't, I'd be very hesitant.
Right, I would be hesitant as well. Because on the cover, it's just like this weird like rainbow bear covering itself in like brown, like liquid brown. I didn't know what it was, and I was like, "What are those?" They're like chocolate covered gummy bears. I'm very disturbed by the box.
Yeah, that would be something.
I'll look up the
That's
box
kind
later. I'll send it. Maybe I'll tweet it out. Maybe not. I don't know. Beast Tribe currency tab. That's fantastic. Thank you for helping us
Yes.
clear our bags a little. Even though I got
I would love to see if some of the other currencies would move into there eventually, like the raid stuff and all of that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that in there as well. But Beast Tribes are a very good start.
Yes, token. Listen, Rabanastra tokens, all tokens, any gear,
Extreme tokens.
all the things could go there. Please, please, for the life, go onto that tab. It'd be so great. Make me so happy. Make me a happy boy. That's all I ask, Square Enix. I'm pure, but I just want to be happy, and you can do that. Make me happy.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can't make you pure.
no. Is that Halone? Whose job is that? Somebody that's better with lore, tell me whose job that would make me pure. Is it Nafika? It's not Nafika.
I don't think Halone can make you pure either.
It's not Ralgar. He's a destroyer.
Yeah.
So, anybody in chat, if you're familiar with the 12, let me know which one would purify me. And the waters of Lake Minnetonka. What happened? Welcome to we're back. Welcome to Maelstrom Radio. Thank you all. That was pretty much it. That's all we got today. I don't know how to end the show now.
That's it. I don't really have any closing thoughts today because
No.
didn't have a whole lot of thoughts. We did announce the contest. I did post it up on the blog, so go check out maelstromradio.com for the more our information on that. There's details. The links are all up there. If you have questions, feel free to email us.
Yeah.
You got 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
If I wasn't so busy, then I would put up a demo reel, but unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to have any time to put up a demo reel in the next 3 weeks.
I can't make
an extremely busy month.
Yeah, and you haven't announced anything about that, right? Like, I can't say anything.
This is going to be a very, very busy month, and yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So we both have a lot going on in our personal lives. So we don't know what's going to be happening I would say over the course of the next maybe 3 or 4 months for us. So
yeah, that's probably pretty safe.
Probably pretty safe. Now, we could talk about it real quick. That like not what's going on. But we could talk about like show wise. Is the show going anywhere? No, the show's not. We're not stopping the show. The show's not being put to the side or stopping or anything like that. We love doing this.
We will try our best to try to keep something relatively consistent. We may have a few nights where we have to swap out or substitute a night or potentially miss a week at the worst possible scenario. We're going to try our best not to do that.
Yeah, we're trying to look at it. We're even looking at trying to find a better day to do the show. Right now, Fridays maybe that day so far. We've noticed also when Shin was out, we did a lot of Fridays, and we've noticed that our Fridays pulled in more people. We had people from the West Coast were able to watch, which was good for them because they could actually just get home and kind of just, they didn't have to do like weekly, like go home, cook dinner, didn't have to worry about going to work the next day or anything like that. It's like they could come here and enjoy and hang out. So.
With that, there's also a chance that we are going to push back our time slot a little bit more. Currently, we do it at 8 Eastern. We might push that back to 9 Eastern just to allow a few more people to join in. It gives an extra hour for the West Coast people, and an extra hour, like 9 to 10 o'clock, is not too terrible for East Coast still.
Yeah, it's still not. And and then I don't know what else.
We're going to try to get better on the whole posting the show week to week as opposed to posting 4 or 5 of them at once when Shin's gone for a month.
Yeah, we blessed your timeline with our shows. Congratulations. I do apologize about that though, but they are all up. They're all there for your listening. You can go listen to. Some of my favorites were the Addis and the Crucible Go to Hell. So I would go listen to that one. You can listen to Fusion X and I talk about Burnout in the game and content coming in 4.1 if you missed that. All the 4.1's here, but it's there. You can listen to it. Most importantly, I think you should really go listen to definitely go listen to the episode where we sat down with A Stage Reborn and the Crucible. We discussed MMO toxicity and we did interview A Stage Reborn. I think that episode is really important and a good listen because we did get a message across. We did get a movement started on the forums for being able to kick somebody out of your house when they're not wanted there. So, stuff like that. So, Yipple for, I don't know how to say that. Is it you plagued? You plagued? Why plagued? Why plagued, right? I got it. I think it's why plagued. Hello, how are you? I am well. How are you, why plagued? I don't know if they'll answer or not. We'll find out. I'm fascinated. Who's why plagued?
Next time on.
Yeah. Why are you plagued? Do you have any closing thoughts, Shin?
I do not have closing thoughts.
Of course you don't.
I already mentioned that I don't have closing thoughts.
I know. Oh, why plagued? I'm good. Yeah, why plagued? See, I got it. All right. Welcome. Thanks, why plagued. So, find us here Mondays. I have nothing left. I really don't. I mean, my closing thoughts are Shin. Welcome back. Thank you for. Also, thank you to all our listeners, and I want to. Well, actually, real quick, I want to thank the Crucible. Musecast. I'm sorry. Yes, I want to thank the Crucible. I want to thank A Stage Reborn. I want to thank Musecast. Specifically, I want to thank Remix for hopping in on the A Stage Reborn talk about toxicity. She made some really great points on terms of the RP community. I want to also thank Chili and Paul Metal from Moon Go Around for showing up and helping me. Thank you all that Fusion as well. Thank you all that could stop by, and I want to Why Plagued wants to thank themselves apparently. So all right, you pat yourself on the back, I guess. Want a cookie too? Look at this guy. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. But you can find us here Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. Maybe that's going to change. Tentative. Yeah, tentative. We'll let you know. We'll tweet it out and let you know. But you can find us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. You're probably going to find us on Spotify soon once we get it up there because Spotify's doing podcasts now. So we'll, you know how we do. We'll get you covered. We'll make sure they're up to date and we'll be listening on all the things. Oh yes, Spotify now does podcasts. And Maelstrom Radio will be on there. Maelstrom Radio will be on any platform that will allow podcasts. Any platform. If you know of a platform that we're not on, let us know. We'll be on there. We will advertise like a shameless whore. Listen, how do you think we will be there? We will be on it. That's us. But you can find us at maelstromradio.com. You can also find us, if you want to, email us at show@maelstromradio.com. Especially email us if you have questions about the contest or any confusion or anything that we didn't make clear. Send us the question. We'll get with Validus. We'll make sure it's cleared up for you. Our Discord, we don't have one of those fancy Discord links. We can get a fancy one, like something that's like Discord.
You have to be special to get a fancy link.
We have to be special? How the hell do we get special? I want to get special.
You gotta be big and special.
I'm big and special.
Not touching that one.
You can find us on Twitter at Maelstrom Radio, Maelstrom_radio. You can find us on Facebook.com/Maelstrom Radio. You can find us on Twitch.tv, which is what you're currently watching us on, /Maelstrom Radio. Well, thank you all for another great show. I'm going to go ahead and start playing the outro and mute Shin so you guys can all hear that. Before I mute.
Don't forget, check us out on Extra Life, extra-life.org/team/FFXIVCC. We'll bring you to the list of all the content creators. You can find us on there. I'm under there as Quentin or Shintir. Flat is on there. You can find... I believe A Stage Reborn signed up. Gamer Escape is signed up. We're
the Crucible.
Newscast. You can find Remix on there for Newscast.
Crucible.
The Crucible signed up. We're still working, I believe, with Phoenix Down to get them up on there. And there's one more that I'm currently forgetting, I think. But yeah, we'll eventually get everyone up on there. The event is in 3 weeks. The event is on November 4th. I forgot to mention that earlier. So give us your ideas, help us raise money, do it for the kids, and then come watch all of us stream We are going to work on getting a stream schedule out for all of the individuals that are participating. And then we're also going to get some sort of massive stream schedule thing going on with Gamer Escapes so that we can kind of get some prize stuff going and have some massive stream-a-thon.
Yep. So, and we'll know for the memes. All right. I don't know what Plague's talking about. Anyway, also be prepared for us to be like cross-streaming games with other people within that realm as well. Like Destiny 2 was talked about between Fusion X and us, because we will have Destiny 2 in our hands at that point. I think the Crucible is, I don't know what's being picked, but I think Safe is going to try to do like a Fire Pro Team Wrestling setup where he's taking all the content creators and making wrestling characters. By the way, we're battling for the tag team match championship. So if you have a special like finishing move that you want, let him know. Because mine, I'm jumping on, listen, I'm telling you, I'm doing like, you know, Hardy Boys. I'm doing like the quick flip off the top rope and right into tables. I'm not fucking around.
No, you should do
Safe
for Halone.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, we can call it whatever we want.
It's just belly flopping right onto the opponent.
Like, it's just it's the frog splash. Dude, you can do it anyway. You can just do it. You don't have to just do Devil May Cry. You can set up your own stream, buddy. Anyway, gotta get Shin out of here. Shin, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye to everyone.
All right, let's mute Shin. Let's do one of these and do one of these. I can hear it. It's beautiful. I don't have to listen to Democracy. I mean, who else does? Safe, to be honest. So, thank you for listening to episode 56 of Maelstrom Radio. My name has been Flatus. Shin, I want to thank as well for being here. Next couple months are going to be crazy. We hope that you stick with us and hang out with us. Super excited about Extra Life. Thank you again for hanging out. And hashtag Bologna for Halone. So, till sea swallows all, keep listening.
Maelstrom Radio is a production of MaelstromRadio.com, Blackfire Media Productions. Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are trademarks of Square Enix. Opening theme provided by Benjamin Anthony James. You can find more of their music over at SoundCloud.com/Ben773. Our outro is provided by Sodo. You can find more of their music over at SoundCloud.com/Sodo. Views and opinions expressed on this episode are those of Maelstrom Radio and their host, and do not reflect the views and opinions of Square Enix. And until sea swallows all, keep listening.